Once upon a time, giants literally roamed the earth. Creatures so enormous they almost defy imagination. Some stretched to over 36 meters in length, some were as tall as an 18-meter high or 6-story building. This wasn't just a one-off coincidence, it was gigantism on a grand scale, an evolutionary path that allowed certain dinosaurs to grow to immense sizes. The non-avian dinosaurs lived between 240 and 66 million years ago, from the late Triassic period until the end of the Cretaceous. They were an extremely diverse group that dominated land environments for well over 150 million years. Two broad groups of dinosaurs evolved: the bird-hipped ornithischian dinosaurs and the lizard-hipped saurischian dinosaurs. They were giants on both sides of the family tree, but the largest of all were the sauropods. These saurischian behemoths included the largest land animals of all time, such as the titanosaur Argentinosaurus. This 30-meter-long Argentinian giant lived during the Cretaceous period, and may have weighed as much as 80 metric tons. But how did this gigantism affect dinosaurs generally? How did it shape the way they moved, they breathed, and they survived? It wasn't just about being big. Evolution equipped them with the perfect tools to handle their massive size. Unlike mammals, whose bones are comparatively dense and solid, many dinosaurs, especially sauropods and theropods, including bipedal carnivores like Allosaurus and Tyrannosaurus, had hollow bones reinforced by an internal network of struts called trabeculae. Inside these bones were air sacs connected to their respiratory system, reducing bone mass while maintaining strength. This adaptation made supporting a massive body much more manageable. It's the same adaptation birds use today to stay light enough for flight. Think of an airplane wing, hollow for lightness, but reinforced inside to handle stress. These air sacs weren't just in the bones of dinosaurs. They extended throughout parts of their bodies, making breathing far more efficient than in modern mammals. Instead of lungs that expand and contract in cycles, dinosaurs appear to have had a system of air sacs that kept air constantly flowing through their bodies, just like in modern birds. This gave them a more continuous supply of oxygen, fueling their metabolisms, powering enormous muscles, and also helping regulate their body temperature. With a breathing system this efficient, their bodies could support much faster growth while remaining active and mobile. All dinosaurs, both herbivores and carnivores, evolved an upright stance, different from modern reptiles. Their specialized bird-hipped and lizard-hipped pelvic structures allow them to tuck their legs directly beneath their bodies. In contrast, modern reptiles like crocodiles have legs that stick out to the sides in a sprawling gait. Having their legs positioned directly beneath them meant that dinosaurs could support their massive weight with their leg bones rather than their muscles. In essence, the pillar-like legs of the largest dinosaurs were similar to the stone pillars of an ancient Roman temple, holding up a very heavy structure. Their feet were just as important. Sauropods had broad, cushioned back feet, similar to modern elephants, which absorbed the shock and helped distribute the weight. Their front feet often had fewer toes, making movement more stable. This wide padded design also helped them from sinking into the ground, much like how snowshoes keep a person from sinking into the deep snow. Another key to gigantism? The ability to eat constantly. A lot of plants in the Mesozoic were relatively low in nutrients, but thanks to high carbon dioxide levels in warm, nutrient-rich environments, they grew in abundance. Sauropods evolved massive digestive systems to help process huge amounts of tough, fibrous plant material. The slow, continuous digestion allowed them to extract enough nutrients to sustain their enormous size. To help with this digestion, some dinosaurs even swallowed stones, called gastroliths, which they stored in a muscular gizzard. These stones help grind tough plant matter, similar to how some modern birds like ostriches process food. Since sauropods had small, peg-like teeth, ideal for stripping foliage but not for chewing, gastroliths were essential in helping them break down their food. Finally, size itself became a defense mechanism. The bigger a herbivore was, the fewer predators could physically challenge it. A fully grown sauropod was virtually untouchable, too massive for any predator to take down alone. However, not all experts agreed that the largest carnivores actively hunted prey. Some scientists believe that enormous predators like Tyrannosaurus may have been too slow and too cumbersome for active hunting. They may have relied more on scavenging, or using their immense power to push other smaller predators off a freshly killed carcass. Still, In this evolutionary arms race, growing larger often meant a better chance of survival. In the prehistoric Mesozoic world, size wasn't just an advantage, it was a key to survival. Evolution equipped the non-avian dinosaurs with the perfect tools to defy gravity and reach unparalleled, sometimes mind-boggling sizes. But what if they'd never gone extinct? Just how big could the sauropods have gotten?